So here's a summary of what the paper was talking about. So clouds in general, they regulate the temperature of the Earth. And so low-level clouds, what they tend to do is they tend to cool the Earth by reflecting more solar radiation. So solar radiation comes from the sun. And so they reflect it back into the atmosphere. And so they tend to cool the Earth's surface, opposed to high-level clouds like stratus clouds. They tend to heat up the Earth's surface and absorb more, and more solar radiation passes through. And so what this paper is just saying that for low-level clouds, it's a thing that's called stratus cumulus, with CO2 levels at a certain level, I think it's 1,200 parts per million, these low-level clouds tend to disperse. And so that's kind of bad, because since these low-level clouds pretty much cool the atmosphere, by having CO2 to break up these low-level clouds, then you're heating up the atmosphere and whatnot. So it's schematic, kind of drew it. So you have the sun, solar radiation is coming through, it's being absorbed by the Earth, and some of it's being reflected back. These are high-level clouds, stratus clouds. They tend to warm up the Earth's surface more, so a lot of it is being transmitted through. And then for your low-level clouds, some solar radiation is coming through, but majority of it is being reflected back. And so in the Earth, a lot of it is being absorbed with water. It's mostly absorbs most solar radiation, but a lot of it isn't reflected back. And then with ice, about 80 to 90% of solar radiation is reflected back into the atmosphere. So that's your education for today. So pretty much what solar radiation is, if you don't know what it is, it's the energy that is coming in from the sun. So this can be UV light, infrared, or visible light. So we see visible light, I think it's between 380 to 780 nanometers. And what's being reflected and absorbed is infrared and ultraviolet light. And so all three of these things have a physical hold on the atmosphere itself in terms of the clouds and the chemistry and whatnot. So that's why it's important.